Okay, so welcome back. We're nearly at the end of the assignment now. I'm going to look at points 19, 20, 21 and 22 in this video. That's the idea of leveling your resources, creating a baseline, identifying your cost, and printing a report. So looking at the first of those, first of all, leveling your resources. You know you need to level your resources when you see these red men on the left-hand side of your task. Another place you'll see them is if you switch with your drop-down menu here to your resource sheet, you'll see some of your resources highlighted in red. The reason for that is because those resources are over allocated. That's why the red man is there, so you want to remove that. Firstly, I would say before you do this leveling activity, I would strongly recommend you save your Microsoft project file, call it whatever the file is called before leveling, such that you can back out of this if it goes wrong. So I've saved my file. I go to my resource tab, and on my resource tab over here on the right hand side I've got the option of leveling a resource. If I click on that, you can see that I can identify one or more of my resources and level them there, or I have the option of leveling all. You were asked in this assignment to level all. Just hit level all and notice all your red men disappear. So what Microsoft Project has done there in the background is it has altered the scheduling of tasks in order to avoid the over allocation of resources. So no resource is now over allocated on your project. So that's the idea of leveling your resources. The next thing you were asked to do was to create a baseline. Creating a baseline is on your project tab, so you click project, and over here towards the right hand side you'll see set baseline. If you drop that down, you've got the option of setting a baseline, so you choose set baseline. I'm not asking you to change any of the settings in here, you just choose the default settings and go OK. Nothing appears to change, but what you have done is frozen your plan now. That is your baseline. It is against this baseline your reporting will be done. If you want to be sure that it has set correctly, if you go to your set baseline, drop it down and have a look, you'll see now it says the date that your baseline was saved on, so you know that your baseline is there. So the next item you were told to look at was the cost. A very easy way to identify your cost is to drag across your bar here between your left and right window and drop down when it gives you the option of adding a new column. Drop it down and type cost, okay, and there's any number of cost columns there, but we want the very first option, which is your cost column. Notice now the cost will be totaled up there for you. Very quickly you can see your total cost for your project. So adding the cost column is a very quick way of identifying the total cost of your office move. And finally, we're going to have a look at the print overview report. So any of the reports appear on the report tab. So we go to the report tab, and the three main standard reports are bundled under dashboard reports, resource reports, cost reports and progress reports. So I've asked you for a project overview report. It's under the dashboard reports. It's the third one down there. You would select that and print that to the printer, and that's the report on this occasion that I've asked you to print. I could also choose one of the other ones. You just need to have a look around under the drop downs to identify the report that I have asked you to print. So that's point number 19, 20 and 21, leveling your resources, creating a baseline, adding your cost column to identify the cost, and printing your overview report for the project.